Evan, so far the district is telling us that the principal here and the assistant principal had to take turns taking over teaching that class on Friday. Tonight, the district is speaking with students about exactly what happened. A student reported inappropriate behavior by a substitute teacher late Friday at Frontier Elementary, according to parents. KOCO obtaining emails sent by the principal to parents only describing what happened as concerns. The district confirming that email sent to almost 50 parents. In it, the principal says after students brought the situation to her attention, she and the assistant principal took turns supervising the class. The principal assuring parents that this particular substitute will not be in their child's classroom again, encouraging them to talk to their kids. That email also said, quote, "We had some students reporting that the accusations some students were making were not true." While the district was not willing to go on camera, citing a personnel matter, they did give us this statement saying this is a top priority, saying accounts from students who are directly involved vary significantly. Therefore, school personnel are concentrating on listening to all students' perspectives. In another email to a concerned parent, the principal said she spoke to the class about what happened and questioned for clarification and details while trying to not upset them further. She said, quote, "I never doubted what was reported to me." The Edmond Public School District assuring me tonight that they have not loosened any of their protocols for substitute teachers, meaning that all of them, they still have to go through those really thorough background checks. They've got to go through all of that training. That has not loosened up, even though we are seeing so many staffing shortages across the board and the need for substitute teachers. As for that police investigation, Evan and Abigail, police are telling me that we should get our hands on that report as soon as tomorrow. We'll keep you posted on this story. More live in Edmond this evening. Christine Stanwood, KOCO 5 News. Back to you.
Christine, we know you'll stay on top of it. Thank you. In Commitment 2022 news, another Oklahoman is trying to unseat U.S. Senator James Lankford. Madison Horn will run as a Democrat. Horn's campaign website says she has nearly a decade of experience as a cybersecurity leader. Horn is now one of 6 people running for that U.S. Senate seat. You see them here, and that does include incumbent James Lankford.
Kids as young as 6 could soon get a COVID vaccine. Moderna now saying their trial showed a robust immune response. We'll hear from a local doctor about what you parents need to know.
Coming up tonight at 7 on KOCO, it's an all-new episode of Dancing with the Stars. The remaining couples monster mash their way back to the ballroom. And then at 9, a new episode of The Good Doctor.
It's a chili cook-off for a good cause with a twist because of the pandemic.
Today, the Oklahoma Institute for Child Advocacy held their final day of their fall forum, and they combined it with their annual Political Hacks Chili Cook-Off. Lawmakers, advocates, and others prepared their best batch of chili. There was also a blood drive happening at the same time.
Most people are signing up online, and we will deliver the chili down to their car, and they can take it home or to work and vote. And then we set it up in here for those that donated blood today. They can eat the chili here in person.
Did you guys see that cute baby bouncing in the background? I know how that goes. The Chili Cook-Off is the annual fundraiser for OICA. COVID vaccines for kids as young as 6 years old. Parents, you're going to want to hear this one. We're talking to a local doctor and how soon shots could roll out for your children.
And tomorrow night, another threat for severe weather and more tornadoes in this record-breaking month. The important timeline in which storms will move in.
Less than a third of Oklahoma kids eligible for the COVID vaccine are fully vaccinated. That's the lowest percentage among all age groups. Statewide, 59% of eligible Oklahomans are fully vaccinated. That is close to 2 million people. New tonight at 6 o'clock, local health leaders answering your questions when it comes to getting your child vaccinated against COVID.
KOCO's Christine Stanwood getting answers from Dr. Douglas Drevis there at OU Health about what you need to know as a parent.
1, 2, 3, poke.
Parents of children younger than 12 will soon have the option to vaccinate against COVID-19. Dr. Douglas Drevitz, Chief of Infectious Diseases at OU Health, says these vaccines will be distributed through pediatricians' offices.
They will have an opportunity to speak directly with their child's pediatrician. And I think this is a wonderful opportunity for parents to go over the pluses and minuses, the risks, the benefits for their children specifically.
We had a chance to ask Dr. Drevitz some of the most important details parents should know about the vaccine.
The FDA and CDC have done a very careful analysis and concluded that indeed vaccinating children is safe, and then it is also helpful for preventing disease in others, particularly in loved ones.
Drevitt says being able to have your child vaccinated will allow them to gather more safely with older family members.
You can have your younger children, say, around their grandparents, their aunts, uncles, great-grandparents, and really to reduce the risk from those interactions.
Another important note,
these vaccines have been very, very well studied, and they are safe. There are going to be rare side effects that you and your pediatrician can discuss, but in general, they are very safe.
Drevitt guesses that COVID-19 vaccines for children will be available before Thanksgiving.
The Pfizer vaccine, the dose for children is 1/3 the dose for adults, and so they have to scale up, get it to the pharmacies, get it to the pediatrician's offices. So that's going to take a little bit of time.
In Oklahoma City, Christine Stanwood, KOCO 5 News.
107 more people have died from COVID here in Oklahoma since our last update. The health department also reporting almost 2,100 new cases of COVID since Friday. But for the first time since July, we are averaging fewer than 1,000 new cases per day.
What a beautiful Monday afternoon we have had here. The sun is still up for just a few more minutes. 2 weeks from today, the sun will set at about 5:30. So enjoy these wonderful evenings. Right now, 71 degrees here in Oklahoma City, 72 at the TV station. We had some clouds hanging around northern and northeastern Oklahoma. So Cherokee to Medford to Enid. Right now we're in the lower 60s. Right now 61 in Blackwell, 64 in Stillwater. But out across western and southwestern Oklahoma, mid to upper 70s. Enjoy these numbers as well, because there's a lot of changes in the forecast, not only about the threat for severe weather, but some much cooler temperatures are headed this way. So lows tonight, it is a comfortable night, low to mid 50s, and the winds are fairly light for Oklahoma standards. So it's a quiet night tonight. Tomorrow night, it will not be quiet. So highs tomorrow, we get up into the mid 70s. Winds are picking up as well, around 20 miles per hour. Low to mid 70s from Ponca City to Enid to Stillwater, upper 70s to 80 degrees across southern and southwestern Oklahoma. But here we go again, another threat for severe weather. This very well could be our last risk for severe weather for a little while here, but certainly it's going to be quite impactful tomorrow night, overnight. Enhanced risk for the metro, out across western Oklahoma, Woodward, Sealing, Clinton, and Elk City. And then as you go east of I-35, the threat is slight. Stillwater, Chandler, Prague, Cushing, Shawnee, Seminole, and down to Holdenville. So our highest tornado risk tomorrow, it's going to be in western Oklahoma. It's at a 4 on a 1 to 10 scale. That is an elevated chance. Isolated supercells, and then the storms will form into a squall line. And here we go again. It's another one of those quick spin-up tornado threats for the metro, down to Norman, Wynnewood, Pauls Valley, Sulphur, Davis, Stillwater, Perry, and Ponca City. Some big hail up to the size of tennis balls. That will be isolated, but this will be the zone to watch for the largest of the hailstones tomorrow, up to golf ball size for Woodward, Alva, and Fairview, and then up to $half size for central Oklahoma, and some strong straight line winds that could push close to 80 miles per hour from Kingfisher, Watauga, Clinton, Elk City, El Reno, Anadarko, Chickasha for the metro, up to 70-mile-an-hour winds, and then from Stillwater to Chandler, Prague, Shawnee, Seminole, and Holdenville, up to 60-mile-an-hour winds. So here's the timeline. Our first thunderstorm will go up tomorrow evening right around this time in southwestern Oklahoma. There it is, west of Hobart, 7 and 7:30. We'll see a few clusters of storms go up, and these storms will be fast movers. Clinton to Weatherford by 9 o'clock. That will move up towards Enid and Kingfisher by about 10:30. But this right here will be the early stages of a squall line developing here. We're going to fill this in just west of I-35 before midnight tomorrow night, west of Perry and Enid. Cluster storms from the metro down towards Verdon, Chickasha, Lawton, and then right down I-35 by midnight. Still going to watch out for a quick spin-up tornado threat from Moore to Midwest City, Dell City, Norman, Purcell, Pauls Valley. Same thing for Perry up to Ponca City. And then the storms are quickly moving to the east by 1 and 2 a.m. from Cushing, Shawnee, Seminole, Holdenville, and east to Ada. Once those storms move into eastern Oklahoma, our threat for severe weather is practically nil, and that will happen right after 3 a.m. So again, that window for severe weather is about 6 until 2 a.m., but we're going to watch for at least this quick spin-up tornado threat after about 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and early Wednesday morning. So we're going to have some rain on the radar. Not a lot, but we're still going to be dealing with a chilly, wet weather pattern to start the day on Wednesday. So your 5+5 day forecast going on the next 10 days. look at these changes coming in here. Winds are going to be strong for the next couple of days. Temperatures are coming down. It is going to feel a lot more like fall. The weekend looks great. Halloween weekend, whether you're trick-or-treating on Saturday or Sunday, highs in the 60s. Once the sun sets, temperatures will cool down. But you want to talk about a chilly weather pattern. Look at next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We are cold. We are cloudy. Look at those highs in the 40s. And we're getting very close to our very first freeze of the season. And you're up to date with the latest First Alert forecast.
All right, Damon, thanks so much. Still to come here, an unusual sight in the metro, and a sad one too, unfortunately. A bison in the middle of the road, and it was hit by several cars. Where this happened and what we know about the investigation.
Coming up next, talking to Mike Gundy, the OSU Cowboys getting ready for Kansas on Saturday night. Listen up, he said he expects a fourth quarter football game at Stillwater. It's next, KSO 5 Sports.